Hello, everyone. This is Chris Sinclair again, bringing to you my fourth recommendation for a technology resource, which is called Duolingo. Duolingo is something that I have heard of for a few years. I know it's been around for a while, but I have personally never used it. I'm not sure how many people really have, but I can see where it would fit very well into the school that I'm currently teaching at. So the topic that I would say this falls under is ELL. Our school has over 70% of our students that fall into the category of being English language learners. So we have our homeroom time, which we call tower time, where I think it would be great to incorporate more of a curriculum in there where we could use Duolingo for our ELL learners to learn the English language, but also for some of our other students who speak English as their native language, they can learn another language. For the ISTE standards, I aligned this with ISTE EL 1A, which says ensure all students have skilled teachers who actively use technology to meet student learning needs. I think this is a program that would be really easy for our teachers to learn. I just spent 15 minutes on it and feel like I have a good understanding of all of it. So maybe incorporating that into a PD for our teachers to learn about, but bringing that back to our students to help with learning, especially since ELL is a big thing at our school. The second one is ISTE EL 3D. Support educators in using technology to advance learning that meets the diverse learning, cultural, and socio-emotional needs of individual students. This is not only perfect for ELL learners, but for all of our learners. Being able to learn the language and being able to speak to one another, help each other out in the hallways, especially those kids that I always see trying to figure out where they're supposed to go, and you can tell they can't really read the signs or understand what's going on, and they can barely speak English. I mean, to empower our students and staff to practice and learn another language to just be helpful, I think would improve our community and our cultural experience around North High School. So creating this account was super easy to do. I just went to duolingo.com. It's going to ask a series of questions like what language do you want to learn? How long do you want to spend per day learning the language? What experience have you had in the past learning that specific language that you're wanting to currently enroll in? And like what types of apps have you used in the past? Then it's going to ask if you want to start intro or if you want to do a placement test to see where you should begin to maybe bypass some of that very basic intro stuff. So once you enroll, you can see that there are lots of different categories. It kind of shows you the map of what you're going to learn as you go through this program each day. It's super easy to use. For me, I just clicked intro to start there because it's been a while since I've taken a Spanish class. And it starts off very, very basic. It has the visuals that go with it, which I think is awesome. It's going to speak the word for you as you select the correct answer. I can hit check. It says I'm correct. Continue. And so you can just continue going through this whole process to see how you do just to learn the language. I do know that, oops, I thought that was going to take me back to Duolingo's home site. I do know that there is a teacher version that you can purchase where you can have students in your class and then you can monitor how they're doing. And that's definitely helpful. But if you just want to use the free version, you can have all of your students, like, for example, in my homeroom time, they can just create an account and you can walk around and monitor, see what they're doing, how they're working, and also engage in them with conversation. So, again, I just think this would be a great program to use at my high school.